I'm glad you're watching us live on Hangout on Air today. The topic for today is dental record keeping with Duane Tinker. Duane Tinker used to work for the Texas State Board of Dental Examiners. This was a law enforcement agency. Duane was on the other side of the fence for many years. After seeing a lot of good dentists sanctioned because they did not pay attention to compliance, Duane founded Dental Compliance Specialists. Duane, let me hand the mic over to you. Why don't you first introduce yourself and then tell us a bit about the topic that we'll be talking about today.
Good morning, Duane. Thanks for having me. I appreciate the opportunity to share with your dentists here. A little bit more about my background here. I spent most of my professional career in law enforcement, and I actually started out chasing bad guys on the street, moved up into working white-collar crime, and ultimately ended up working civil and criminal cases for the State Dental Board. A number of different types of cases ranging from standard of care complaints to infection control problems like we see on the news from time to time. I dealt a lot with insurance fraud and also Medicaid fraud issues as well. So today we're going to talk about the dentist's greatest point of liability and the #1 reason why dentists find themselves sanctioned either by their state dental board or by insurance companies or even Medicaid programs. And some of these sanctions can even result in criminal actions. So it's important that we get it right, and important that we understand and take this clinical record keeping seriously, because it is the most important half of the job that you do for your patients. So let me pull this up real quick here and start at the other end here. Can you see my screen okay, Noreen?
Yes, I can see your screen, Duane.
Okay, just making sure that you're still with me. We're going to talk about the consequences of poor record keeping and also record keeping habits. We'll look at essential components of a dental record, the importance of the accuracy of the consent process, and the steps that should be involved in obtaining consent from your patients. We'll talk about how to create records that will limit your liability, and we'll finish up talking about Tooth Cop's rules of record keeping.